My name is Amaka. And I almost married a man who would have destroyed me. From the outside, everything looked perfect. The makeup, the music, the flowers, the hundreds of people waiting in the church. My white dress shimmered like a dream, and I was smiling, but only on the outside. Inside, I was suffocating. They said I was lucky. Maid was handsome, wealthy, respectful in public, and from a prominent family. Our engagement photos went viral. Power couple goals, people commented. But they didn't see the night he grabbed my arm so hard it left bruises, just because I spoke to a male colleague at a wedding. They didn't hear him tell me I was nothing without him. I told myself it was love. I told myself he was just insecure. I told myself I could fix him. I was wrong. The night before the wedding, I sat alone in the room where I used to sleep as a little girl. My mother was downstairs with guests. My father was calling caterers. I was staring at the ceiling, waiting for a sign. And then my phone vibrated. It was a message from a number I didn't know. One line: if you think he'll change, ask him about Port Harcourt. My chest tightened. I typed a reply: who is this? No response. I didn't sleep. I just sat there, remembering everything. The night he came home drunk and slapped me across the face for disrespecting him. The time he broke my phone. The way he always made me feel like I was lucky to be chosen. The next morning, my best friend Uju helped me into my dress. She looked me in the eyes and whispered, "We can leave. Now, we can run." I smiled. It's too late. My father already collected the bride price. They'll say I'm cursed. She held my hand. You're not cursed. You're scared. That's different. At the church, everyone was beaming. Cameras flashed. My heart pounded. The priest asked me to say his vows. He looked into my eyes like nothing had ever gone wrong. He spoke like a movie star. When it was my turn to speak, my lips trembled, and the door opened. A woman walked in, holding a baby. She looked tired. Worn down. But strong. "I'm sorry," she said, loud enough for the microphone to catch it. "But this wedding cannot continue." People gasped. Someone screamed. Maid froze. My mother stood up. The woman walked forward, handed a manila envelope to the priest, and placed the child on the altar. "This is your son, maid. You abandoned us when I got pregnant. You blocked me. But I promised myself I would not let another woman suffer what I suffered." The priest opened the envelope. Inside were photos, messages, and a birth certificate. Silence. Maid tried to speak. My brother ran up and punched him in the face. Cameras were rolling. I just stood there, shaking. Then I turned and walked out of the church. I removed my shoes and ran. I didn't even know where I was going. Uju caught up with me. "We sat by the gutter like two teenagers skipping school," she said. "Now what?" I said, "Now I start again." 6 months later, I work with an NGO that helps women escape abusive relationships. I don't cry myself to sleep anymore. I laugh. I breathe. They'll say I disgraced my family. Say I embarrassed him. But I'm still alive. Still whole, and that's all that matters.